Markets starting to lose momentum, down around 0.8% for today. Also keeping in mind that since AMCON was basically signed into law by the president, a lot of positivity coming to the fore. Your view on how the markets have been faring over the last few weeks?
I think the market has been subject to some lateral movement, down less than 1%, and when we have a bit of a bounce back, it's also sub 1%. I think the market is treading water, waiting for strong corporate results from companies that have March year ends or June year ends to give indication of operationally where companies are going. And of course, as you said, on the macro level, I think the AMCON developments will be very important for the market as a whole. But when it comes to intrinsic momentum, we're looking at sort of a trending water pattern for now.
Funso, just looking at what markets and investors are expecting from this asset management corporation, some say that it could be the ultimate savior for the banks in the country. Others are relatively skeptical. Where do you stand on this? What kind of impact do you think it's going to have on markets going forward and also on the real economy, given the fact that this asset management company still needs to be created? So that could still take time.
Yes, it will take time in operational terms, and of course in terms of the fundamental effect it has on the overall economy and on financial systems directly. But we have to also remember that the short-term implications are just as important in terms of perception, in terms of market confidence, and in terms of the efficiency that the regulator has put in place to be able to bring the act into being. It's taken a concert of regulators and government agencies and, of course, the operators themselves to put what is a landmark act, piece of legislature into place. So that in itself sends a short-term message, which is positive. In the midterm, we will see the movement of the assets and the managing of the liabilities. And in the longer term, of course, we're going to see stability come out of the operations of the AMCON. So I think it's all very positive. It's not a silver bullet by any means, but it's very positive. For the financial systems, we're going to see liquidity enhanced. We're going to see the capital market giving a boost because there's going to be significant trading activity going on. And the primary market, let's not forget, we also see positive ramifications.
Also, just looking at other stock exchange regulations, I mean, many are very concerned and say that a lot more needs to be done to create confidence and to regain confidence. One of the things that have been put to the fore is the fact that management should be changing down the line when it comes to the Nigerian Stock Exchange. Your view on that? Do you think that it's also going to be assisted by all the news that has come to the fore? Do you think that we could lag on this point?
Sorry, could you we have a bit of a thing line. Could you come again? What I said about management?
Taking a look at the management when it comes to the stock exchange, what changes would you like to see? Do you think that it is vital for changes to be made at the top?
Well, I think change is going to come, but I think the change has been structured in the terms and the guidelines for the governance of the exchange. So I think healthy change is structurally inputted into the way the exchange is run, and I think it's going to be positive. I don't think it's a matter of chopping and changing. I just think the management will follow what has been laid down as procedure, and that will be healthy for the market.
Funso,
a lot of good has been done by the management, and a lot of good will be done by management going forward.
Funso, just looking at some other news that we've heard, and a lot of people are speculating, saying that should AMCON not be able to recover those bad loans, then the onus is still going to be on the banks to repay that money. What are you hearing on your end, and don't you think that scenario could play out in some cases?
I think it's going to take a lot of delicate management when it comes to debt recovery, when it comes to putting stability to the liabilities, when it comes to the valuation of the assets. These things, it's going to be fraught, it's going to be fragile, but because, and I'm very positive personally, because I saw a lot of often opposing parties come together in concert to get the act out. I think when the operations start, I think we're going to see similar concepts of efforts. Of course, like I said, it's going to be fraught. There will be a lot of horse trading over things, particularly pertaining to the valuation. But I think it will pan out right in the end.